joined by Dr. Eric Smith over here at Georgetown Bariatrics and Advanced Surgical Services. Welcome to the show, my friend.
Thanks for having me.
All right, I want to talk a little bit about when you first came to Georgetown Bariatrics to begin with. Now, that was in 2014. Is that correct?
Well, I actually came in 2013, and
Yes.
I took over the program as medical director of the program in about 2015.
And it has grown not only to be one of the best in the state, if not nationally. How does that make you feel, and why do you and this team stand out in America?
Well, it makes me feel very good. We've put a lot of hard work into it to build it beyond where it was, and it's because of a lot of good people. You know, I always say you're only as good as the people you surround yourself with, and we have excellent people here, and we're continuing to grow and hire more people, but everybody has that same mission for our patients.
And that shows. A year ago we talked about that you developed this new location that we're sitting in now. What was the need and the reason for doing that?
Growth. We needed to continue to give our patients the best resources possible. Our volume has grown tremendously. The number of surgeries we're doing annually we're setting records, you know, year after year, and we see in the future that that's going to continue to grow. So make sure we have the ability to continue to offer that for more people.
One of the things that I often get asked about is sleeve revision. You have patients calling you about sleeve revision. Is that because they need just a checkup? What does sleeve revision mean to you?
Well, sleeve revision is somebody who's had a sleeve previously,
Yes.
and they possibly may need it revised with surgery. You know, unfortunately, I think there are some places that do bariatric surgery and they just only offer one surgery. They just offer a sleeve. Well, there's not one right surgery for everybody. So there's some patients that probably got sleeves that maybe that wasn't the best option for them. There are other patients that maybe it just didn't work as well as they wanted, and they want to look at another option and converting that sleeve to something else.
Okay, and when would someone look at that sleeve revision after the first operation?
You
Is
know,
it 12 months, 5 years? How
Yeah,
does it
you
work?
know, if it's purely because they've not lost as much weight as they wanted to, or they put weight on, that could be a year, 2 years, that could be 5 years.
Right.
If they've developed some issues with like really bad reflux, that could be inside the first year, but that's more the exception than the rule.
And that's the important thing. Know your body and know that they can call here. You have a new procedure going on at Georgetown Bariatrics. What is that?
It's called the SADI-S, and SADI-S stands for single anastomosis ileoduodenal bypass with a sleeve. Lots of words to basically say we take the power of a sleeve and we combine it with the power of a bypass. So they have a sleeve, but we bypass a portion of the intestines. So we also create some malabsorption. And in some patients, if they're a good candidate, can lose up to 85% of their excess body weight with the surgery.
Really?
Yeah.
How does one know that they're the right candidate for this? Or is it specifically up to you, Dr. Eric, to decide whether they are the right
I
ones?
think with the education that we give them and the discussions we have with them in the office, and we'll guide them in that right direction if that's one of the procedures that's the best option for them.
And is that covered by insurance as well, or you would need to check this out?
Right now, we're still struggling with that. There are some insurances that are starting to cover it. We know as surgeons it works, but there's a lot of insurance that aren't covering
Something
it.
we need to look into. Thank you so much. We really
absolutely.
appreciate it. If you want to find out more information, there it all is up on the screen for you. Georgetown Bariatrics and Advanced Surgical Services.